Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Now, as we know, Tesla's great. This is Tesla Talks, and my channel is predominantly, if not all, Tesla. And I had my other electric car before that, and it was a different channel then. But what I'm trying to say is, I love Tesla, but I love all EVs. As long as it doesn't have a gas engine, I love it. And with that said, I want to branch out a little bit and check out different cars. And there's one that's been getting a lot of news lately, in around the internet and stuff like that, about Teslas, about EVs and stuff like that. So let's go take a look. They're called Lucid Motors. This is going to be one of the first looks, one of the exclusive looks at Lucid Motors here in Canada. Let's go take a look. A big huge shout out to Paul from Electric Canuck. He is a reservation holder of Lucid, and he invited me. So without him, I wouldn't be able to do this and bring it and show you guys. So thanks to Paul, big huge thanks to Paul for hooking me up and hooking you guys up. So this is the pre-production car, and Adam, the sales guy, that's talking to Paul right now. He showed me a bit of the front radar and LiDAR and camera suites that you just heard from. And then I asked him how many cameras are on this entire car. We know Tesla has 9. This car has 22 cameras. That's incredible, 22 cameras. Now this is the front. As you can see, it's a pretty spacious front. It's got probably close to, if not the same dimensions as a Model S or a Model X. Obviously bigger than the Model Y for sure, but it's pretty spacious. What are the sensor suites on the front there?
So we've got the radar up top, the LiDAR down the bottom. Of course, all your proximity sensors as well. There is a camera built in here that's part of the Dream Drive facility, and obviously cameras and sensors all around.
So we're getting an opportunity to go inside the car and check it out. Wow. Okay, so we're inside the interior, in the seat. I'm in the passenger seat. Paul's over here in the driver's seat of the Lucid Air. This thing is, I was speechless when Paul was shooting his video there. I was speechless. This stuff, like, yeah, Teslas are nice inside and everything, and very, like Paul mentioned, very minimalistic. This takes it to another level. Now, maybe this is why maybe we shouldn't compare Tesla to this, and we probably won't. The Alcantara on the dash here, mixed in with the stitched leather. The glove box is integrated into the dash. Like, you can't see it. Like, other than this seam here, I don't even know if the camera picks it up. It's amazing how it's so, like, the leg room in here for the passenger and driver. And
this
side.
Is pre-production.
This is pre-production,
and the quality is blowing me away on a pre-production.
Vehicle. Yeah. The air vents. I don't know if you can see this one. I'll show you this one. It's not like Tesla. It's probably works in the same HVAC system, but you have these little things that can move left and right and up and down to control. So I guess that's just like a standard air vent, but it looks classy. It looks really nice. And does it turn? Oh yeah, it turns. It turns to open or close, so that gives you amount of airflow that you want from there. And then the screen. I can't even mention the screen, how it's curved and wraps around. And then the center console here is like a giant iPad. The seating here, as you can see there, it's obviously heated and air-cooled seating. Look at the windshield. I don't know if you can see the glass here. It's very Model X-like, how you can see it comes down like this, and then this is where the instrument panel, sorry, not instrument, the rear view mirror and the camera console, the front-facing camera console is. The little hazard button there and the little map lights are right here. Paul and I were noticing too with the hood. The hood is just, it wraps around the front of the car here. As you can see, there's no quarter panel per se like a traditional car. It comes down, and here's the top of the wheel well right here. So it comes down and it forms the top quarter panel as the whole entire hood. It's just like one big clamshell. Whoa.
It's a clamshell opening, so that's like it's a little wide.
Yes, I was commenting on that on the hood too.
It's one of the biggest front trunks ever.
Yeah, and just how it wraps around, clamshell shaped also.
Yep.
The trunk is the same thing, and that goes back pretty far.
Fold down flat. There is a middle pass through as well. So even if you have 4 occupants and you want to put skis or snowboards, it's still doable.
Okay.
Of course, there's a trunk within a trunk because there's no exhaust pipe.
So there's a well there. Yeah. Oh wow. Very, very spacious.
It's next level. I mean,
12-volt power source there.
Yeah.
Calvin, what's that sensor in the middle there? Is that a sensor of some sort?
so these things right here.
No, not those ones. That middle one, or is that just a reverse light?
That's a reverse light.
Oh, okay. So what are these things here? Are they just?
So that's if you had your four-ways on.
Oh.
These would also shine.
Okay. They're not the turn signal, though, are they?
No, because the trunk's closed.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting.
If you had your trunk open,
Yes.
and your four-ways on, because that's the tail light is right over here, right?
Oh, you wouldn't see it. That is brilliant. So that's what Calvin is talking about right here. These lights right here, once the trunk is open and you have your 4-way emergency flashers on, those would be your 4-ways. They've thought of everything on this. Okay, he's going to turn on the rear tail light for us because he says it's very unique. He says it's almost like a 3D. Oh, I see what he means. Oh, yes, it does go down. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it does sort of, it looks like it goes in.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera picks that up. You can maybe even see it from the side profile there. And here the lights on the front all lit up there with 5 LED headlights. As you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick that up. A little LED vertical strip there, and then a complete horizontal strip across the whole entire hood. The hood is actually lit up, and then the Lucid lettering is lit up there too. Now, how many colors does Lucid offer? That's the stellar white,
Metallic black,
infinite black, quantum gray. I love the names. Cosmos silver and zenith red. Now that is a nice red.
deep crimson red.
Yes, that's what Tesla's going for right now
I believe
in
so,
Germany.
yeah.
So this is one of the reasons that Lucid has an incredible drag coefficient. The handles, just like Tesla ones, once they're locked and closed and you're driving, they fold into the body of the door, but they auto-present themselves and they open up just like this. Very flush design. A lot of automakers are going towards this kind of design because of aerodynamics. Okay, back inside the interior, one thing we missed here that this gentleman is going to show us. Now, sorry, your name was?
Zeb Coconauer.
Zeb was telling me he is the designer of the interior for the Lucid. And I was telling him how we were blown away when Paul and I were just looking at it, but he told us that it has some interesting feature that we totally missed, probably because we didn't want to play around with it. But Zeb's going to show us.
You had a couple of Lexuses stolen in the past.
Right. So underneath the pilot panel display, we have extra storage.
Look at that. It just retracts in and out of the way. And then, yeah, look at this. And there's one thing I noticed about this car. It has nice storage, lots of storage. You guys really thought of this very carefully.
Yeah, it's the benefit with the electric powertrain, right? Everywhere we can find extra space, and goes along with the whole concept of the interior is the space concept. So efficiency of space based on the benefits we find of energy density of the platform.
Sorry, front trunk.
Yeah, sure. And we also have a glove box. Every car needs a glove box.
I was mentioning earlier that the glove box on this seems to be very, very well hidden and like integrated perfectly into the.
Very deep as well.
Oh, it is. It's got some good space. Look at that. I don't know if the camera picks it up. But yeah, it goes way in there. Now, when this retracts up, you still have functionality from the things that are on there somewhere on the screen?
Yeah, and it's on a delay sequence, so while driving, it'll only stay up for a certain amount of time, and then it'll automatically return.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah. So the functionality is used for when you get in the car and you have a bag or something, you can immediately put it in, and then it closes, and then you take off.
Perfect.
But while you're driving, if you need to get something out, you can do this, grab it out of it, and then close it immediately.
That is nice. Very good. And pardon my ignorance, what's this?
As the volume control. So part of the whole like Lucid design philosophy, we really want more of a human touch to the vehicle and this luxury feel.
Yep.
And in doing that, not only do we have touch screens so we can have multiple features in the vehicle, but we think it's key to have this tactile human touch with the features you use every day and a lot of the time. So here you can use temp and fan and volume, which is what I use most of the time while I'm driving.
Yep.
And the volume rollers this is mainly for passenger focus. Obviously, driver has volume control here. You have media controls on the right and your ADAS controls on the left.
Oh, perfect.
And on the IC unit, this upper display, we have car controls on the left. This is your lock unlock, lights, wipers, or wiper controls. And on the right side, this is media. So you have all your Spotify, you have your navigation, and your contacts. And then the feature here with Spotify is you can use the drawer option, and you can drag down here.
Oh, wow.
Any extension of all your playlists. So this is meant to, this upper screen is meant to be close to your 10 and 2 driving position. And as you're driving, you really don't want to be taking your eyes off the road. So you can do these quick functions to get through, next song or whatever. But any type of deep dive scenario of any of the features in the car are down here in the lower screen, and you can use the drawer to access that.
That is very thoughtful. Now, you were saying to me earlier that this some interesting information about this center screen.
Yeah, so this is a 34-inch 5K display. It's 3 different displays.
5K
in one housing, and the housing's one magnesium part. Mainly for efficiency, it's a lightweight housing, and we've designed it in a way to make it look floating and lightweight. All kind of goes back to the overall design theme of the vehicle. Really inspired by California landscapes. So there's a lot of light and dark, and how shadow reacts with light. You can see here in the doors just the giant concavity in the door, like an ocean wave, and the handle's almost like a surfboard riding the waves. So there's a lot of cues through the interior, these little touches back to California.
Yes, you guys have thought of everything. This is very beautiful inside.
Thank you.
Got to give it to you, Zeb. Very good job.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, we have an incredible collaborative team. So screen up.
So that goes up and away, and Zeb was showing me the storage here in the center console.
So you have storage back here as well. We'll also have a tray here for a sunglass holder, and then this slides up. Timber door slides back. You have your cup holders, you have 1 wireless charger, 2 phone holders. If you choose to plug in your phone, you have cable retention here, so you can keep your cables kind of cleaned up in the storage bin. But yeah, it's one giant piece of wood that seamlessly rolls away.
It rolls down into here, but as you see, there's no slats in here like typical things that roll in and fold in. This is one solid piece that flexes, I guess, somehow and retracts down into the...
It has a minimum radius for rolling before the wood will deform, right? So it's designed to these constraints, and it's the benefit of making this look a little bit cleaner when it's closed.
Very thoughtful. So I don't know, folks, if that kind of information didn't blow you away, then I don't know, I don't know what to say. Either that kind of stuff, like I said, I'm speechless here. I'm trying to have a hard time putting words together, because I didn't think I could find something or see something that was as good, if not better, than Tesla. Now, I'll leave that up to you to decide whether it is or not, but I gotta say, I was quite impressed. And I know I get it, it's 2022 and this is what happens in 2022, but I was quite impressed. These guys, Lucid, they're the real deal. They're not one of the things that are gonna, you know, be here today and gone tomorrow, or not even get off the ground like some other companies. These guys, if they play their cards right, they have an awesome product here. If they do everything right, which it looks like they are doing, they're going to be a very successful car company. Just the engineering behind the smallest little things, like you saw when I was talking to Zeb there, and he was showing us the interior. Just the attention to detail in the interior is amazing. So if you haven't checked it out, don't do like what I did at the beginning. Look online and do your research. I mean, you could do that too, but you have to come and check the car out for yourself in person. We're here at Yorkdale Mall here in Toronto, Canada. That's where it's at. There's going to be other locations, other places, but come and check it out. Lucid Motors, you can't miss it. You got to check these guys out. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.